Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Judy English Daily, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I'm wonderful today, thank you. I was humming a song this morning while I made my breakfast. Just a simple little song. It made me so happy. And you, Jake?
I'm okay, but my voice feels a little strange today. I stayed home all day yesterday. I didn't talk to anyone, not even on the phone. And now my voice feels heavy, like it forgot how to work.
Oh, that's interesting. You know, your voice is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it gets tired and weak.
Really? My voice is a muscle?
Well, not exactly a muscle, but it works the same way. If you don't use your voice, it feels slow, rusty.
Rusty. What's rusty?
Rusty. R-U-S-T-Y. Rusty. It means old and not working well, like an old car that didn't drive for a long time. The engine is slow. It needs to warm up first.
So my voice is an old car today.
A little bit, yes. But don't worry, because today we're talking about how to train your voice in English in only 5 minutes a day.
5 minutes? That's all?
That's all. 5 minutes every day, and your voice will get stronger, clearer, and more confident.
I love that. Let's learn how.
But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Please subscribe to Judy English Daily.
And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. So, Jake, I have 5 tips for you today. 5 simple exercises. Each one takes about 1 minute. Together, that's 5 minutes.
1 minute each. That sounds very easy.
It is easy. And the best part, you can do them anywhere. At home, in your car, even in the shower.
In the shower. My neighbors will think I'm crazy.
Maybe, but your English will sound great. So let's begin with our first tip. It's called the humming warm-up.
Humming. You were humming this morning.
Yes, humming is when you make music with your mouth closed, like this. Hmm. You don't sing words, you just make the sound. H-U-M-M-I-N-G. Humming.
Oh, like when you have a song in your head and you go, hmm.
Exactly. Before you speak English, hum for 30 seconds. Any song you like. A simple song. A song from the radio. It doesn't matter which song.
And this helps my voice?
It wakes up your voice. Think about it. Singers do this before every concert. They hum first. They warm up their voice. Your voice needs the same thing. It needs to wake up before it can work well.
Let me try.
How does your voice feel now?
Actually, a little better. A little lighter. Like my voice is waking up.
See? That's the magic of humming. 30 seconds every morning. Maybe while you make your coffee, or while you walk to the bus stop.
And coffee. That's my new morning plan.
I love that. Now let's move to our second tip. Read one sentence out loud.
Just one sentence?
Just one. Pick any sentence you like, from a book, from a podcast, from your phone, from social media, and read it out loud, slowly, clearly.
Not the whole page, just one sentence?
Just one sentence. The goal isn't to read fast. The goal is to hear your own voice saying English words. When you read out loud, your mouth, your tongue, and your voice all practice together.
Oh, I see. It's like exercise for everything at the same time.
That's right. And here's a trick. Read the same sentence 3 times. The first time, read it very slowly. Say every word clearly. The second time, a little faster, more natural. And the third time, read it with feeling, like you're telling a friend.
With feeling?
Yes, like you mean it, like you care about the words. Can you try?
Of course. My sentence is, I love going to the park with my dog. First time, very slowly. I love going to the park with my dog. Okay, second time a little faster. I love going to the park with my dog. And third time with feeling. I love going to the park with my dog.
That was wonderful, Jake. Did you feel the difference?
Yes, the third time was the best. It felt real. It felt alive.
That's because you added your personality. You added your energy. You added you. That's what makes English sound natural. Not perfect grammar, not big vocabulary, just you.
And it only takes 1 minute?
One sentence, 3 times, 1 minute. That's it. You can pick a new sentence every day. One from our podcast, one from a book you like, one from a song.
I can even use my favorite movie quotes.
That's a great idea. Movies have wonderful sentences to practice with. Great. Now here comes our third tip. I call it the echo method.
Echo, like when you shout in the mountains and the sound comes back?
Yes, exactly like that. But in this case, you're the echo. You listen to one sentence in English, you pause, and then you say it the exact same way.
So I copy the sounds?
You copy everything. The sounds, the speed, the rhythm, even the feeling. Don't think about the words too much. Don't translate. Just copy the music of the sentence.
The music? English has music?
Every language has music, Jake. English goes up and down. Some words are loud, some words are quiet. Some words are long, some words are short. That pattern, that up and down, that's the music.
I never thought about it that way.
Most people don't. They focus on the words, they focus on grammar, but the music is just as important. When you echo someone, you learn the music naturally. Your brain picks it up without you even trying.
Where can I find good sentences to echo?
You can use our podcast. Listen to one of my sentences, press pause, then echo it. Try to sound exactly like me. Copy my speed, copy my ups and downs.
I can practice with Enjoy English Talks every day.
Exactly. And you don't even need to leave your house. One sentence, pause, echo. That's 1 minute.
Can I echo you right now?
Sure. Listen to this sentence. I had a wonderful morning today.
I had a wonderful morning today.
Very good, but my voice went up a little on wonderful. Try again. Copy the music.
I had a wonderful morning today.
Much better. Did you hear the difference?
Yes, the second time sounded more natural, more like you.
That's the echo method. Listen, copy, repeat. Your voice will find its rhythm.
Can I echo one more sentence?
Of course.
Give me a harder one.
Okay. I'm really excited about the weekend.
I'm really excited about the weekend.
Nice, but I said really a little longer. Really excited. The word really stretches. Try one more time.
I'm really excited about the weekend.
You got it. That little stretch makes it sound so natural. That's what echoing teaches you, the small details your brain can't learn from a book.
This is fun. I want to echo everything now.
And you should. Even when you're watching a movie or a video, press pause, echo one sentence, just one. It adds up. Next up is our fourth tip. Record and listen.
Record myself. Oh no. I don't like hearing my own voice.
Nobody does, Jake. I don't even like hearing my own voice sometimes. But this is one of the best ways to improve, I promise.
Really? Why?
Take your phone, record yourself saying 2 or 3 sentences in English, then play it back. Listen to your voice and compare it with the original.
Compare how?
Don't judge yourself. This is very important. Don't say, oh, that's terrible. Don't say, I sound bad. Just notice. Notice the differences. Maybe you say a word too fast. Maybe you skip a sound. Maybe your voice goes down when it should go up.
Just notice, don't judge.
Exactly. When you notice things, something amazing happens. Your brain starts to fix them, all by itself. You don't even need to try hard. Your brain does the work for you.
Really? My brain just fixes it?
Your brain is very, very smart. It just needs information. When you listen to yourself, you give your brain that information, and it starts making changes, slowly, naturally.
That's pretty cool. So my brain is working in the background.
Exactly. Like an app on your phone. It's running. You can't see it, but it's working. Your brain hears the difference between your voice and the original, and it starts fixing things, little by little, day by day.
What should I record? Any sentences?
You can record anything, a sentence from our podcast, a line from a movie you like, or just talk about your day. Today I woke up early. I made coffee. I walked to work. Simple sentences about your life.
And then I listen back and notice.
Yes, don't listen for mistakes. Listen for differences. That's a much kinder word. Differences, not mistakes.
Differences. I like that. It feels less scary.
After a few weeks, you'll listen to your old recordings and think, wow, I sound so much better now, and you'll feel so proud.
Okay, I'll try it, even if it feels strange at first.
It always feels strange at first, but trust me, after a few times, you'll actually enjoy it. It's like looking in a mirror for your voice.
A mirror for my voice. I like that.
And finally, our last tip, speak with feeling.
Speak with feeling? What does that mean exactly?
Take one sentence, any sentence, a simple sentence, and say it in different ways. Say it happy, say it sad, say it excited, say it tired, say it angry.
The same sentence in different moods?
Yes, let's try it together. The sentence is, I'm going to the store. First, say it happy.
I'm going to the store. Like I'm excited to buy something new.
Now say it tired.
I'm going to the store. Like it's late and I really don't want to go.
Now say it surprised.
I'm going to the store? Like somebody just told me and I wasn't expecting it.
Now say it like a secret. Whisper it.
I'm going to the store. Like nobody can know.
That was perfect, Jake. Did you notice what happened to your voice?
It changed every time. It went up, it went down, it got loud, it got quiet, it got fast, it got slow.
That's how real English sounds. Real people don't speak like robots. They don't speak flat. They speak with feeling, with energy, with emotion. And when you practice this way, your voice becomes more natural, more alive.
More interesting to listen to, right?
Think about it. When you listen to someone who speaks with no feeling, no energy, no emotion, do you want to keep listening?
No, it's boring. My brain falls asleep.
But when someone speaks with energy, with ups and downs, with surprises in their voice, you want to listen. You want to hear more. The same is true for your English.
So feeling makes my English better and more interesting.
Exactly. And here's the best part. It's fun. Try it with any sentence. I like this song. The weather is nice. I ate too much. Say them happy, sad, surprised, angry. Play with your voice.
I ate too much. That's definitely me every weekend and every holiday.
And that feeling made the sentence real. That's the whole point.
Okay, Judy, so we have 5 exercises, 5 minutes. Can you give us the full plan?
Of course. Here's your daily 5-minute voice training plan. First, 30 seconds of humming. Wake up your voice. Any song you like.
Then what?
Then, 1 minute reading one sentence out loud. 3 times, slow, faster, and with feeling.
That's 1.5 minutes so far.
Then, 1 minute of the echo method. Listen to a sentence, pause, copy everything. The sounds, the rhythm, the music.
And after that?
1 minute of recording yourself. Say 2 or 3 sentences. Listen back. Don't judge, just notice.
And the last minute?
1 minute of speaking with feeling. Take a sentence and say it in 3 different moods. Happy, tired, surprised, or whatever you choose.
5 exercises, 5 minutes, no excuses.
No excuses. You can do it while your coffee is getting ready, before bed, during your lunch break, on the bus. Your voice wants to be heard, Jake. Give it 5 minutes every day.
My voice wants to be heard.
I love that.
Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today, we talked about how to train your voice in English in only 5 minutes a day.
Yes, first, the humming warm-up. Hum for 30 seconds to wake up your voice.
Good. Then read one sentence out loud, slowly, faster, and with feeling.
The echo method was next. Listen and copy the sounds, the rhythm, the music.
Then record and listen. Don't judge your voice, just notice.
And finally, speak with feeling, the same sentence in different moods.
You remembered everything.
I learned a lot today.
And I think our listeners learned a lot too. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, what is one sentence you'll read out loud today? Write it in the comments. We want to see your sentence.
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.